Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya and I am your host of Motivation and Muscles with Maya Ting. We have just like a drop of co-hosts left. Coffee. I have not had breakfast this morning. Yeah, I haven't. But anyway, instead of doing the typical 5 minutes focusing on a word, I just wanted to check in just to see how you guys are doing. This world is nuts. This world is so crazy. But the blessing of it all is you don't have to be a part of the crazy. You don't. And I think you're doing a fantabulous job at keeping it together. I know it's not easy, whatever you're going through. I'm just making a blanket statement. I know it's not easy. I too have my own struggles. But we're going to do this together and we can do it. Let's let what we know to be true to be louder than the false narrative that the enemy is trying to plant in our heads. I know when I'm driving, I know when I'm going places, I have to be really strategic and intentional about what I'm listening to. When I was working out super early in the morning, that's when the enemy would try to attack me and I didn't even know it. And he would do it through music. So there are certain types and genres of music that I can and cannot listen to early in the morning. It's too tender. It gets me stirred up. It doesn't even have to be anything that's like, I'm gonna beat your mama up, I'm gonna kill your kid, nothing like that. But there are certain topics that in the morning, I just can't handle. So I stay away from it. There are certain people I talk to during particular times of the day. That's how intentional I am about my healing and protecting my peace. And I pray for the same for you. I'm tired of just walking into situations and just, my emotions take over. I'm sick of that. I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, I'm just not. I ain't interested. So does that mean that my circle of friends is smaller? Yes. Does that mean that people are blowing up my phone wanting to talk to me all the time? No. And I'm okay about that. I'm okay. I'm okay. And you're going to be okay. We have to stop wanting to be the center of attention all the time. That's one of the reasons why. And think of it this way. When you get in your car, somebody else's car, what's the first thing that you do? I know me, I turn on music. Turn on music. Turn on a YouTube, turn on something. We don't even give ourselves time to be silent. Silence makes us very uncomfortable. I especially know this to be true, like when my mom passed away and people were coming by the house, excuse me, and I didn't have much to say because what is there to say? What is there to do, right? What? And when I'm silent, they would try to do what I call filler speech. Talk about anything. And I don't really care for filler speech. Talk just to be talking. I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable. I like for a conversation to be organic and real. Just to talk for the sake of talking. That's not my ministry. My mom was like that. My mom could call some of her cousins or family members and they can say, how's the weather? And they talk about the weather. They talk about the weather. They talk about whatever. See, that's not me. It has to be very intentional. And I have family members who are a little upset with me because I don't call often. But the reality is I am not my mom. I am not, how's the weather? I'd rather not speak, or I'd rather text and say, hey, just checking in, everything's good. Yeah, just to, the type of speech just to fill silence does not work for me because I understand the importance of silence. Silence can be a regulator where someone is just in their head getting regulated, trying to process. But if we're always talking and listening to music and getting our brain to be stimulated all of the time without pausing, that's why it's so hard for us to process certain things because we're not used to the silence. I know even at night, I listen to something. I have a face mask that has headphones and it's Bluetooth. And like last night, all night, I listened to, there is this YouTube platform called Grace for Purpose. And they have like a sleep YouTube. And it's like 8 hours worth of just the promises of God. And I do like to listen to that when I can't sleep or I'm having issues. I do like to feed myself something healthy and something positive and something that's just not going to feed me, but feed my spirit, right? But even with that, I don't do often. Because I've noticed that sometimes I just like to hear someone speak in the background just to know that I'm not alone. Somebody sent me. What is going on? Let's see. Good morning. I hope yes isn't jumping too much of a left. Just 1 second. Just give me, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am to get completed. Yeah. And the best thing, and I apologize for that, I really had to respond to my supervisor, but the best thing about working from home is there are pockets of time where I just get to be silent. Right? And I can be in my own head, be in my own thoughts, and then check what's going on in my head, check my thoughts. And even with that being said, I have, I have plenty of offices in this house. I have an office in my walk-in closet. So I work in there. Sometimes I work in the dining room, and now I'm in the day room. So I have a journal. I have lots of journals. I have my study Bible, and then I have my Grace for Purpose. Speaking of that YouTube, they have a book, and this is where I have all of my devotions, and, and I journal. I journal a lot. I have journals all over this house. Just so I can purge and cleanse and all of that good stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to check in. No 5 minutes today, or technically this is 9 minutes and some change, so. Have a blessed day. Find pockets of time just to be silent. Next time you get in your car to go somewhere, anywhere, Don't turn the radio on. Don't turn on YouTube. Just have a date, couple of seconds for a date with yourself. Try that. But you're doing awesome. I know it's hard. I know it's a challenge. But we got this. And I love you, and I will talk to you later because we do have our exercise challenge for today. And yeah, so I will see you later on this afternoon. Be blessed because you are. And I love you. And welcome to all of our new subscribers. Please don't forget to comment and like the video. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let your girl know. And talk to you later.